Hi, this is Jason Husky. I'm going to show you how to use recurring jobs in Husky Practice Manager. So right now we're on the desktop and you see an empty box because there are no recurring jobs set up yet. So we'll click Manage Job Templates and then Add a Job Template. And we're first going to set up a weekly payroll, and you'll need to come up with a naming convention. And I like to do a job name, a frequency, and what day it happens. Right now we're going to leave tasks blank, but you'll click Add Recur Rule to set up a recurring rule. The due date just needs to be sometime in the past. It's not too important. And it's going to repeat each week, every 1 week, and we want it to repeat on Friday. And then click Save Template, and you've set up your first job template. Okay, let's set up a bi-weekly payroll now. And we're going to say this is going to happen bi-weekly on Thursdays. So let's add a recur rule. Again, we'll make the first due date just October 1st. We'll still select weekly, but this time it's going to happen every 2 weeks. So we'll say repeat every 2 weeks on a Thursday. And click Save Template. Next, we're going to set up something quarterly. So let's do quarterly payroll reports. And again, we'll set October 1st as the first due date. This time it's going to repeat monthly, every 3 months. And we're going to go to the very bottom and choose last day of the month. And the reason we choose that is because if you choose 31, 30th, or 29th, there are going to be some months where this job will not show up at all. So choose last day of the month and it will get the last day of the month no matter what day of the month that is. Another option here is day of the week. So if you have a job that happens on the first Friday of every month, you can choose that. Now, one other feature, you can choose multiple items. So if you're setting up a semi-monthly payroll, you can choose like the 15th, and by holding down the control button, you can also choose the last day of the month. And let me illustrate that here a little bit differently. I'm just going to click 24, 25, and 26. And I was holding down the control button that whole time. And if you select something else without holding it, it will go back to just one item. But we're going to go back to the last day of the month for this and click Save Template. The final one I want to set up is a little more complicated. Here in Missouri, our sales tax is due on different days depending on what month in the quarter you're at. So the first month of the quarter, it is due the 20th of the month after. The second month, it's due the 20th of the month after. The third month, it's due at the end of the month after. So let's go to Add Job Template. We'll call this Sales Tax Monthly Missouri. Add a recur rule, and I'm going to go all the way back to January 1st just to make this a little easier in my mind. And this is going to repeat monthly every 3 months. And this first one will actually be for December, and so it'll be due on the last day of the month. Now this next recur rule, the first due date, we're going to set it up as February 1st. It will also happen monthly every 3 months. But this one will happen on the 20th. And same thing for the last rule here. We'll start it on March 1st, monthly, every 3 months, and then this one will also happen on the 20th of every month. And let's save that template. You also have the ability to add tasks to each job that you set up, and you can do that when you're first setting up a job template, or you can do it later. I'm going to edit this payroll reports job template and add some tasks. And always remember to go down to the bottom and click Save Template when you're done. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard. And we've set up job templates, but you'll see there's still no jobs here. And that's because we haven't assigned job templates to any clients yet. So let's go find a client. And we're going to assign them several jobs, and you can use Control+Click to select multiple jobs. Then select the main person that's going to be completing this job. And then you'll see this services provided box has all the jobs that you just selected. This person here is the main owner of the job. Now, if there are tasks involved, this main owner of the job will also get all of the tasks, but if you have somebody else in the office that does some of these tasks, you can easily change that. And this main job owner here is important because if you ever go and add another task to this template, whoever is assigned as the main job owner will also get that task. So if that task needs to belong to somebody else, you'll need to come in here, click Edit Tasks, and reassign that newly added task. So let's go back to the dashboard and see the new jobs that are assigned to me. And whenever you finish a job, you'll just click this red button here. If you need to filter any of these columns, if you want to see only sales tax, just start typing and it'll filter that down for you. And then click this button to remove those filters. Now, any jobs that you've added tasks to will show up with a fraction. And this shows you how many tasks out of the total have been completed. So click that button and it will expand to show you all the tasks. Whenever you complete a task, just click the button. And it also has the ability to add notes to each task. The recurring jobs that show up on the dashboard are only jobs and tasks that are assigned to you. So if you need to see jobs and tasks that are assigned to other users in the firm, go to Reports and Recurring Jobs. And this report is going to default to whatever month you're in. So right now we're in October of 2018, so it does October 1st through October 31st. And these are the jobs that are due. I have completed one of them, and I've completed a couple tasks on another one. If you have some jobs that are past due, they're going to show up here with a red date instead of the black date. And even if those jobs were in a prior period before October 1st, they're still going to show up so that you don't miss them. And that'll work the same way on the dashboard. Any prior jobs that haven't been completed will always show up at the top of the dashboard and the recurring job report. Thank you for watching.